Today on the channel, we're going to unbox this furniture that I got from Guitar Center. That's right, I said furniture. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to unbox this furniture that I got from Guitar Center. Yeah, I got some furniture from Guitar Center. So actually what these are, there's some cool end tables. I bought some Fender branded end tables from Guitar Center. I didn't realize that they sold them. I needed some end tables for my studio here at the house. So they looked really cool online. So let's take a look at them. I'm going to unbox this, then we're going to put them together, and I'll show you what they look like. So I figured it'd be an interesting unboxing for us today. Usually we're unboxing gear, but this is music related. It's a Fender product, and I realize I'm wearing a Gibson shirt, and this is a Marshall hat, but hey, I'm a fan of musical equipment, so I like it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wrapping out of this box, and then I'll change the camera angle around a little bit so we can take a look at what's inside, and then I'll show you what these tables look like, and then we'll get them out of the box and assemble them, and I'll show you the finished product, okay? So let's take out the wrapping first. We've got the paper here. All right, cool. So check it out. These are, I got two of them, right? You got to have a pair, obviously, but this is a Fender guitar pick end table, and these are supposed to be 16 inches by 15 inches by 22 inches, and the material is wood. I don't know what kind of wood that is. It's probably some kind of cheap plywood or something, but they're kind of heavy, but I think that's nice, man, and it'll go along well with the decor in the studio. I've got one more box in here. This is the second one. Sweet. At Guitar Center, I believe these tables are around $75, $75, something of that nature if you wanted to pick them up, which is reasonable. Sometimes you can get a little bit of a discount if they're on sale. I'm psyched, man. Very, very cool. So let me open one of these boxes up real quick, and we'll take a look at the inside contents and check it out. Cool. Okay, I've got the camera angle changed here, so we're gonna open these up. Take a look at the back side here. Here's what it looks like on the box. Gives you the dimensions. This was not on the website. It wasn't listed, so I was kind of curious. I bought these sort of on a whim, not realizing or not really knowing what the size of the table was, but I figured it's got to be a fairly decent size if it's going to be an end table, right? So I hope they didn't get broken in shipping. I mean, this stuff gets bounced around a lot, and wood has a tendency to crack when it gets thrown around a lot. So fingers crossed everything is in good shape. Okay, let's see. Styrofoam. Okay, these are the legs, it looks like. Got a little instruction kit here. Looks pretty basic, you know, the legs attach. Got these mounting brackets that look like they go onto the bottom of the table. And there's your parts list. So not nearly as complicated as like some of the IKEA stuff that we've put together. All right. Okay, so it looks kind of like a Ouija board planchette. You know, when you're like trying to talk to the dead. Let's see if it knows some answers. Is there anybody here that'd like to communicate with us? No, just kidding. Okay, so I like that. No cracks, no flaws. That's where the screws and stuff go for the mounting brackets for the legs. And then let's take a look just for fun. Let's open up these parts. These look like the little side brackets that attach to the legs, the little side connectors. This wood is nice. It's stained well. Everything is really smooth. Feels like it's good quality. Everything looks nice. Okay. And then this right here is, these are the legs. This is the box that's got the hardware in it. I'm always worried that some of the hardware will be missing because, you know, when you get into building this stuff, if you're missing a couple screws or something, it just totally messes up the entire build and project. All right, so there's the legs. All right, so that's a nice height. Very cool. All right, let me pull out the other two legs so we can examine those. Bottoms of the feet, they don't have any rubber or anything on them. I've got some rubber pads actually that I could put on them so it doesn't scratch the floor, but they're nice and smooth. Everything looks good. This table is in excellent shape. All right, we'll take a look at the hardware here. Just double check. There's the Allen wrenches, 3 screws. Oh, there are little rubber feet, little foam feet for the bottom of the legs. There's the 3 brackets and the screws. Cool. So I'm assuming the other table is going to be in good condition, so I'm not going to unbox that on camera. Obviously, if something's wrong with it, we'll see it during the assembly, but we'll put these together. We'll put both tables together and then see what they look like constructed. I can't wait. Cool. Let's put it together. Okay, so I've got everything ready to go. Let's get the hardware out of the box. That way we can get all the nuts and bolts and items ready to go. Now this looks pretty straightforward, so I think the first thing, probably the first thing that we probably should do is mount the legs to the base or the top of this table. So these little brackets are going to line up like this. Okay. And according to the instructions, those are fastened with number 3 bolts. Doesn't look like these things are labeled, so I guess you just kind of have to use your intuition and ingenuity. Go ahead and stick this stuff in this box as well. Okay, so just looking at all the parts here to see what all is entailed. Okay, so after a closer examination of the manual, which is very minimal, I'm going to mount these onto these legs first. So let's do that. Okay, so I've got the legs on the tabletop, and now the next order of business is to mount the supports to the side of the legs to give it some extra strength, and hopefully these line up okay. I mean, I imagine they will. I guess it's possible I may have to loosen some of these things up a little bit to get them to fit perfectly. But yeah, it looks pretty straightforward, straight ahead. I don't want this thing to be wobbly. Cool. Got 2 extra screws that I think are just for good measure in case you need them. And then the little felt pieces. It's always hard to get the stickers off of these. All right. It's on there. Man, it's a cold day in Tennessee today. I'm not sure if you can hear my heater running in the background. My central unit, I don't think my central unit's gone off more than a few minutes at a time, probably for the last 2 weeks. But man, it's like 10 degrees. I hate the cold weather. So this is a good winter day project. All right, there we go. Just gotta polish the top of this thing off. Everything looks good. Now I'm gonna put the other one together, and then I'll show you what they look like next to each other. So, great, cool. The second one should be easier to put together. Okay, assembly is complete. This is what the table looks like, one of them, and for reference, there's some guitar picks. And then over here, this is my little practice area and lesson area. I've got this table set up over here. So to put it into perspective, now I just need to put some lamps or some plants on them, and it looks really cool. I love it. So for about $79, $75, something like that, these Fender tables are available. Probably get them, you can get them at guitarcenter.com, but you can probably get them anywhere, but I got mine from Guitar Center. I'll put the link in the description below, and hope you like this kind of content. If you do, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out. Welcome to Tea Time Movies. My name's Art Fern. How do you get there, you say? Well, first of all, take the San Bernardino Freeway till you get to the Slauson Cutoff. Get out of your car, cut off your Slauson. I'm flabbergasted. If you've ever been flabbergasted, you know how painful that is.